heard about Smith & Sons through references online, specifically Facebook. I was searching for a contractor, a GC, through the Rave Nanaimo, the suggestions, questions and answers Nanaimo. There's a bunch of groups in town. Then I followed up with a couple of them, and Joey was one of them. Joey was the first one to get back. I think I was most confident with Joey, just even in the initial interaction, that he cared the most, and I felt best about him. Like, you get a feeling about someone. We purchased a home with a carport, so it's just a cement pad and a roof. And we were looking to build it into a playroom / rec room for the boys, for the kids, throw the Xbox and a couch in there. We said, can you make it real soundproof? The quoting process was new to me. I'd never dealt with that before. He explained it in detail, so that was the best part for me, because I'm a big picture kind of guy, and once I understand it, then I'm good with it. I didn't feel like I was being misquoted at all, but through the whole process, I think that the best part was it was very transparent. The fixed price itself was easily understood. Timeline was really important, and when he gave a date, it was kind of initially it was a believe it when I see it, but through the process, it was handled really well. I would say the biggest challenge was the floor trusses, because we needed to move the floor to the level of the house. It was on just a cement pad, so we needed to lift it up. And the company that were building the preformed floor trusses, they took almost a week longer than they told Joey to get her done. In terms of meeting his initial promised end date, he beat it, even with all those challenges. My expectation of a GC is they do the job they were contracted to do, but with Joey, he was very patient. He was very open. He was honest. He completely understood the customer's viewpoint, and he was always very attentive. The whole process was really good. I try to fancy myself as my own builder. I do my own things around the house, and a lot of times I'd get stumped. So Joey's outside, why not ask him? So I would actually take him away from his work on occasion and ask him a question. I'm doing something in the kitchen, and I would say, would you mind jumping in and tell me how you would do this? And he, no problem, every time, super patient. He was very friendly through the process. I'd say my quality of life has improved now that I have a playroom for my son. He's 9, his buddies come over, they're very loud, especially nowadays since I'm working out of home. I have an office upstairs, older home, thin windows, thin walls, whatever you want to call it. I can hear everything. And now he's in there with his buddies, and they got the tunes turned up and the Xbox high, and they're playing the Call of Duty war games with explosions, and I don't hear a thing. My quality of life is much better now that I can focus on my work and get it done. My quality of life has also improved with a happy wife, happy life. The playroom is done. So I still have my place to park the motorcycles. I still have my place to do my cutting when I want to pull out my table saw. And it rains a lot on the island, so I needed that. I know I would tell someone if they were looking for a referral, and why Smith & Sons. I was lucky enough to find one that is very patient, very professional, hands-on, yet still has a good crew working for them, and one that also has built a great partnership in Nanaimo of other vendors. So he's got a great plumber that he works with. Electricians were fantastic. The painter was fantastic. I would think that he's well respected from all his peers as well. So that goes a long way. And for me, it was really the fixed price was a plus. The patience was a plus, and professionalism is a plus.